Well, I guess I identify as... I don't really like labels, but I guess I'd identify as a female to male, transgender. I have no idea what my sexuality is, sort of thing. But I'm just Alex, and that's how I want people to see me as, rather than my gender or my sexual orientation. A few years ago, it was just quite a sudden thing. I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, I just have a complete disconnection to my body, and I knew that something was up. So I tried suppressing those feelings, but then that didn't work. So I just one day I just told everything to one of my teachers who I trusted, and yeah, I went from there. And I was like, found out about these terms, and I was like, this is something I can identify with. So from then on, I got people to call me Alex, and with male pronouns, and that felt really good. So then I just kept going, and it was real positive. Like, my school environment everyone was really supportive. Yeah, I felt like I could be myself, which was the best thing ever. I think, from my close friends starting there, I got a pretty good reaction. They were all really supportive. I wasn't sure with a few of them, like I still don't really talk about it that much. And then like people in my year group, they're also been pretty cool. I came out to my whole year group because I thought that'd be easiest. I won assembly. I was like to my dean, can I come out in front of everyone? He was like, yeah, okay, I'll like check if that's right. And sure enough it was, and so I just stood up, said, this isn't your usual assembly announcement, but I'm a boy, and I'd really appreciate it if you could respect that. And my teachers mostly have been pretty good. A few of them sort of like, they always trip up, but that's cool. Yeah, I remember in I think it was year 10, maybe year 9, in our health class we got taught about sexual orientation. It was pretty petty actually. I don't really remember what exactly they taught us, but I remember there was something in the curriculum. But our QSA realised that there needed to be more education, especially surrounding gender identity, because I learned there was nothing on gender identity, it was just sexual orientation. So we got together as a group and we said, can we teach year 9s and 10s about that? So last year we got to speak to the year 10 classes, and we gave them a little 101 on gender and sexual orientation. So our Queer Straight Alliance started up last year at school with just a group of us that had gone to Schools Out. So there was just maybe 5 of us that thought it'd be a good idea to get some awareness. We said we want to start up a group, and he sort of relayed that information back to the executives of our school, and they were like, yeah, that's cool, you can start one up. So we just meet every Tuesday lunchtime. I haven't personally experienced any transphobia at school. What annoys me the most though is the amount of casual homophobia, I guess not transphobia, but homophobia that goes around, hearing all those derogatory terms thrown around. I think people don't realise how much of an impact it really has, and I think that it would be good to be made aware of that. The fact that if you're saying something, even if your friends are cool with it, even if you're cool with it, it doesn't mean everyone is. I feel like I've been pretty open about my trans identity, but there have been some times where if I'm not sure if the person will react in a way that's harmful or negative, then I will keep quiet about it. And I'm really sad that that's the way that it should be, but there have been a few people and a few times where I've kept quiet about my identity. Yeah, there's been a bit of structured homophobia and transphobia around the school, I think, but that just comes down to a basic lack of understanding. and so that's why education, I think, is really important. Like, the fact that there's, well, everywhere, you know, the binary systems of like male, female, or if you're straight, or if you're gay, or just even if these terms that are thrown around. I'll break the silence by standing up for people who maybe don't have a voice themselves, or are too afraid to speak out. If I hear things going around, I'll do my best to intervene and make sure that the oppression and the discrimination can be stopped. Really what it comes down to is you have to make decisions for yourself, and sometimes it's the hardest thing to do, but you have to remember that at the end of the day, you're the one living your life, so just do it for yourself, so that whatever you do, make sure that it's the best thing for you.